Hello, I'm Sue from Stamping Sue in Connecticut.blogspot.com. Today we're going to do a background with ordinary wax paper from your kitchen. So you're just going to rip a piece off and crumble it up. And we're going to use this as the ink pad. So let's get started. This is just regular cardstock. For this technique, you can use basically any ink. I've used pigment ink, dye ink, even distress inks. Today I'm just using ordinary dye ink. So you're just going to take your ink pad, tap it in the ink, and then just pounce it onto your card. And if the paper starts getting flat, you just rearrange it, get some more ink, and do some more. Now you can see with this first color, this was Shadow Box Butter Bar. You can see all the crinkles in there. So now we'll move on to the next color, which is Green Hills. And I'm just using the same piece of wax paper, just move it around a little. And yes, your hands are going to get inky with this technique. So if you don't want them to get inky, then you can use your rubber gloves. I'm just rearranging it. These are two light colors, and we're going to put some darker brown in it in a few minutes. Just keep doing it until you get as much of that color in that you like. Okay, that should be enough green for now. So now we'll switch to our third color, which happens to be Cup of Joe. Again, I'm just taking that same piece of paper, wax paper, and I'm just crumbling it up. Move it around a little, you'll get a different crinkle look. You see now how that one just kind of smudged there? I like that technical word, smudge. And you just keep going. You fill the background with color. And if you want, you can go back to your other color. Again, just move the wax paper around and get a different spot. Put some of that yellow on top of the brown. And that's basically all there is to this technique. You just keep putting as much on until you're satisfied. there you have the wax paper crunch technique. And then what I would do is stamp an image, and then I get out my colored pencils, and I just color her up. Just keep going. And I like to use Prismacolor pencils. And then you can smooth it out with just a white pencil. And there's the beginning of her dress. Give her some brown hair. Just keep going till you like the way it looks. And again, you can take the white pencil and just smooth out the color. Do her face with some flesh tone. Her arms. Legs. Let's see, what did I pull out here? Here, we'll do a little shading with this deeper color. And then come back with the lighter color and just smooth it out. Okay. Give her a little pink in the cheek. And just keep going until you like the way it looks. And then you have the little girl colored. And then you can fussy cut her, mount her onto the card. And what I did on the edges here was I just took one of the same colors that I used for the background, and I inked it up. And you can always practice on your scrap just to make sure there's enough ink. Sometimes I like to go pad to stamp. And you just stick some leaves in. Like so. And then you can just use the other colors. Stamp it. And you can always stamp on top of an image. It's not going to hurt it. Here. And we'll go for the 3s and we'll take the brown. And I'm just wiping off the pad on a towel over here to the side, just to basically get off the ink that's there. And we'll put on the brown ink. Now that really makes it pop. I'll turn it this way and go up. And that finishes up the background. And then you just cut out the girl, fussy cut her out. You can do a real quick fussy cut. Just cut around all the hair. Cut around the flower that she's blowing. There we go. Then you can just put some mounting tape on her right here. And then like I did on this one, I've made some bubbles. With the Nuvo drops. This one's white, this one's silver. I would probably put some white ones on this card when I finish it up. So that's our technique for today. Our wax paper crunch background. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time.